Elliot, a member of the pro-Brexit organisation Believe in Brexit, burst in anger as he claimed he was deeply disgusted by Sir Vince Cable's comments at the latest Lib Dems Party conference earlier this month. As an audience member of BBC's Brexitcast, Elliot was given the opportunity to ask the BBC panel a Brexit-related question. He said, "As a mixed-race Brexit voter, I was deeply disgusted and offended by the leader of the not-so-democratic Liberal Democrats' comments, so can someone please educate Sir Vince Cable that when we voted to leave, that meant having more diversity and being open to a more inclusive immigration system as opposed to what we have now." The young Brexiteer was referring to the key Brexit speech Sir Vince gave at the Liberal Democrat Party conference at the beginning of March. During the speech, the Lib Dem leader claimed the Brexit vote was driven by nostalgia, and older voters were responsible for Britain's decision to leave the European Union. Getty Brexit News BBC audience member burst in anger over Vince Cable's anti-Brexit comments. Can someone educate Sir Vince Cable that when we voted to leave that meant having more diversity? Elliot, BBC Brexitcast audience member, he said that a nostalgia for a world where passports were blue, faces were white and the map was coloured imperial pink, had driven some older voters to Brexit, and it was the votes on one wet day in June which crushed the hopes and aspirations of young people for years to come, he continued. Following his comments, the Lib Dem leader faced serious backlash from fellow MPs, with Tory Vice Chairman James cleverly tweeting, "Not liking brown faces. It certainly wasn't the reason why I voted for Brexit," Communities Secretary Sajid Javid said. Vince Cable's so wrong and disrespectful. Should be trying to bring the country together, not seeking to tear it apart. London Assembly member David Curtin, a leading mixed-race Brexit campaigner, made a complaint to the Metropolitan Police about Sir Vince's comments. Sir Vince denied that he had made racist remarks, but Mr. Curtin described his words as a terrible slur motivated by racism. He said, "It is a terrible slur to suggest that Brexit voters were motivated by some kind of racism. Brexit is about freedom and democracy, and there are many people like me who support Brexit but do not have white skin. Attempting to link Brexit with having nostalgia for white faces is also nonsensical, as cutting immigration from European countries will reduce net migration from countries which have a white majority," he went on. In Vince Cable's statement, he appears to demonstrate hostility to Brexit voters who are also white. It is possible that this is a hate crime as defined by the Crown Prosecution Service guidelines, which include perceived hostility on the basis of a protected characteristic such as race. I have reported the incident to the police so they can investigate the matter further.